Milk, white poison or healthy drink. Milk has long been considered a staple in human diets, hailed as a near-perfect food for its calcium content, protein, and vitamins. Generations have grown up hearing, "Drink your milk, it builds strong bones." Yet, in recent years, a counter-narrative has emerged, with critics branding milk as white poison, linking it to various health problems, including inflammation, cancer, and hormonal disruption. So, which is it? Is milk a life-sustaining beverage or a silent health threat? Let's dive into the science, history, and controversy surrounding this age-old drink. A historical context. Milk consumption dates back over 10,000 years to when humans first domesticated animals. In many cultures, particularly in Europe, milk and dairy became central dietary components. The development of lactase persistence, the genetic mutation that allows adults to digest lactose, became widespread in those populations, making milk a sustainable food source. However, in regions such as East Asia, most adults lack this mutation and are lactose intolerant. This biological difference partly explains the cultural divergence in dairy consumption and acceptance. The case for milk, a nutritional powerhouse. 1. Bone health and calcium. Milk is an excellent source of calcium, which is crucial for maintaining strong bones and teeth. It also contains vitamin D, when fortified, which aids calcium absorption. For children and the elderly, milk can help prevent bone-related disorders such as rickets and osteoporosis. 2. Protein and muscle growth. A cup of milk provides about 8 grams of high-quality protein, containing all essential amino acids. This makes it beneficial for muscle repair and growth, especially for athletes and bodybuilders. 3. Rich in micronutrients. Beyond calcium and protein, milk is rich in essential nutrients like potassium, phosphorus, riboflavin, vitamin B12, and magnesium. These contribute to heart health, nervous system function, and overall metabolic processes. 4. Probiotic potential. Fermented milk products like yogurt and kefir contain probiotics, beneficial bacteria that improve gut health, immunity, and even mental well-being. The argument against milk, white poison. 1. Lactose intolerance and allergies. Approximately 65 to 70% of the global population has some degree of lactose intolerance, leading to bloating, gas, and diarrhea when milk is consumed. Others may have a true milk allergy, which can trigger severe immune responses. 2. Inflammation and chronic disease. Critics argue that milk may contribute to systemic inflammation in some individuals, potentially exacerbating conditions like acne, arthritis, and inflammatory bowel disease. Some studies have loosely linked high dairy intake to increased risks of certain cancers, particularly prostate and ovarian cancer, though the evidence is mixed. 3. Hormonal and antibiotic concerns. Conventional dairy cows are often treated with growth hormones and antibiotics, which can make their way into the milk supply. Some fear this could disrupt human hormonal balance or contribute to antibiotic resistance, though regulatory bodies monitor and limit residue levels in most countries. 4. Saturated fat and heart health. Whole milk contains saturated fats, which, in excess, are associated with increased cholesterol levels and heart disease. While recent research has somewhat softened this link, moderation is still recommended. A modern shift. With growing health and ethical concerns, plant-based milks like almond, soy, oat, and coconut have become popular. These alternatives are often fortified with calcium and vitamin D and are naturally lactose-free. However, they may lack the protein and overall nutrient density of cow's milk unless carefully formulated. Who should drink milk? And who shouldn't? Children and adolescents, for growth, bone development, and nutrition. Athletes, for muscle repair and hydration, especially chocolate milk. People with no intolerance or allergies, when consumed in moderation, milk can be a convenient nutrient source. Better to avoid if you're lactose intolerant, choose lactose-free dairy or fortified plant milks. You have a dairy allergy, completely avoid milk in all forms. You follow a vegan diet, plant-based options are a suitable replacement. You have certain medical conditions, consult a healthcare provider if you suspect milk worsens your symptoms. Milk is not inherently a white poison, nor is it an essential superfood for all. Like many dietary elements, its value depends on the individual. For those who tolerate it well, milk can be a rich, affordable source of vital nutrients. For others, especially those with intolerances, allergies, or ethical concerns, alternatives offer comparable benefits without the drawbacks. The key lies in moderation, individual needs, and an evidence-based understanding of nutrition. Instead of vilifying or glorifying milk, we should aim for informed dietary choices that suit our unique bodies and lifestyles.